All right, here is my update on trash service. So it's been 4 months now that well, what month is it? It's August. So about 6 months ago, I started this idea of starting a residential trash service. Paperwork, getting everything in order. We ordered cans, and I got my first 100 cans in exactly 4 months. We are at 100 cans rented out now. We actually lost, we rented all those out. We were supposed to rent more out. We had people asking, and I just didn't have the money to order another 100 and go down to Texas, so it took me a while. So there was about a month overlap, which I could have planned out better to get these cans in. So we got these cans in last night. The first set we had shipped from Del Rio. This set we went and picked up, just did a video on that. So this one has 20 recycling cans on it, blue lids, and 80 others. So we're gonna start getting these rocking and rolling, getting these out, going back to advertising and doing sales. This is still just a side gig. I still have the mechanic shop, the awning business, the machine shop, still do sand and gravel, still do dumpster rentals. We still do lots of other stuff. All of them are kind of like a part-time deal that fill in our 60 to 80 hours a week. So, things I've learned. So we are putting, so it was real easy in the beginning. 50, 60, 70, 80 cans, no problem. We load up new clean cans. We put them on the trailer and we go swap them out for full cans. We bring the cans back, we dump them into the dumpsters. That was nice and easy. We used to get that done in an hour a day. We can do our route. In the morning, we have about three days a week, 3 routes, and we'd spend an hour or two on each one of them. So that started expanding more. We got people that are way out in the boonies and other shit happened. And then people started complaining about trash cans being dirty and it not being their trash cans. Something we did not plan for. So we would load up dirty cans, bring them back, empty them, put them in a washing machine, and washing each can. So at the end, we're at 100 cans here that we're doing 80 a day on one route. So now we're spending a whole 8-hour day on a Monday or something like that. So the shitty part, we ran out of cans. Didn't plan that out too properly. So now we're only able to carry 21 cans on this trailer. So now we're bringing 21 cans back, emptying them, washing them, putting them back on, delivering them back, and going and picking up another 21. Super inefficient. But gotta do what you gotta do. That was our only choice. Like I said, I was gonna fight through this. So I wasn't making any money from this business. You know, I'm at $3,000 a month now that we bring in, with disposal fees, which is almost nothing, labor being out of control for 8 hours, gas, maintenance, wear and tear. Probably not making any money. But my plan was to fight through all this until this business does make money. I can't afford a trash truck. I can't afford any other system. I've had the dumpster rental business for 4 years, and this was just an add-on to see where this stuff goes. This trash can business substantially increased the dumpster rental business. Once we started advertising for trash cans, people said, "Do you also do dumpsters?" And I've been advertising for dumpsters for 4 years and never get any calls. Never. It is a very slow business for me. It's a great side gig. Couldn't survive off of it if I wanted to. So that increased where we were swapping out dumpsters, just scheduled one after another, rocking and rolling, doing that. So that helped that business a lot. So now we've got another 100 cans to work with. We're going to advertise those, get those out, see if that picks up again, or if that was a seasonal thing, if that's a summer thing. It's been too hot to work outside, so we'll see how that goes. But that was, 4 months ago, springtime. Other things we noticed is, so we went out, we sold these things, we did door-to-door sales. I did door-to-door sales, and it worked decently. We sold 10 or 15 cans off of door-to-door sales. And that's spending days, weeks, hours, 80, 100 hours selling cans. So more wealthy neighborhoods, these, the top 1 to top 5, 10% of our community, they don't like soliciting. They don't want to buy a can for you. We do not sell very many cans at all to wealthy people. They don't want to bother with your mom and pop business. They don't trust you. They don't want you around their house. You are a garbage man, and they don't want you as the garbage man that you are. They want to stick with waste management and getting raked over the coals. I have one friend that's very wealthy. He got me set up with his whole neighborhood, but it took him going and talking to those people, and still a lot of them were like, nah, fuck that. Even though I'm a third or a quarter of the price as of the other places. So, trailer parks, RV parks, out in the boonies, those people buy trash cans instantly. So, and they'll buy 2 or 3 of them. So that, that wasn't a problem. I'm going to go after some more RV parks because those are a really good idea. But some of them are getting such good rates that I'm not screwing with that. I mean, some people, that's the other thing is everyone tries to bargain with you. And I just did this whole, the price is the price. I don't think I gave anyone a discount because we're $30 a month. I'm not going lower than that. That's the right price for this business. But yeah, we've got, the poor neighborhoods and everything are who we've sold the most service to. So what else? Everyone's scared of waste management and GFL. They're like, how are you doing this? They're going to shut you down. It's like, no, we have state and government permits. We're a legal business. Everything's good. And they're like, no, nobody survives. They'll shut you down. And they do. So they haven't yet. We have a good community that understands that GFL and waste management, it's more expensive overall. They're going to screw you in the end. So we're $30 a month, and they call GFL and waste management to cancel their cans. And they say, well, we'll do it for $30 a month. No, we don't want to do that. Well, we'll do it for $10 a month. And some of them transfer over. And they go for that $10 a month. We already got a few of those customers in 4 months that their bill went right back up to $100, $150 a month. So, and $65 service fees and all this other shit. So, people kind of see through it, but Waste Management and GFL have a tactic that their whole plan is to undercut you so hard and kick you out of business, and then they can go back to their normal prices. So, they're very, very brutal in this town to do business around. They've got, guerrilla warfare tactics. So that's one thing. So outdoor salesman didn't work for me. I hired a guy on at entirely too much money for what I'm at, $20 an hour. He went out, and I don't know if he sold any. I've actually had 3 people, one on commission that's done all right, but he doesn't speak very good English, so people don't like that. And then I had another one that just didn't try. He was a freaking car salesman, and he didn't sell one. And he was on commission. And then I had another one on hourly, and he might have sold a few, we're not sure. But the best way so far, posted on Facebook and basically say, hey, we're local, we're not Waste Management, we're not GFL. We are reliable, and that's done pretty well. So the other thing, it was really slow in the beginning to sell 100 cans because people don't trust you. They don't know if you're going to be reliable. They don't know if it's legit. I'm redneck. I'm out here in the boonies, and we are rednecking the shit out of this scenario. So the first 5 or 10 were harder to sell than the last 80 or 90. So we had to get some out, get some seen, and I wasn't giving anyone deals, and people just were really, really reluctant to sign on. So we got 100 out, which still isn't a lot because all these roads are back in the boonies. They're hidden and everything. So people still don't know we have that much out. But they're starting to see them. They're like, well, so every time you sell a can, usually the next one you sell is to their next door neighbor. If they see their neighbors doing it, they'll want to do it. If they see you picking up every Monday, okay, this is legit. So my imagination is that we'll sell this 100 cans a lot quicker than we sold the first 100 or the first 10 or the first 50. This is going to go pretty quick. So people are starting to realize at 100, we're legit, and we're going to see how that goes. So far, no problem on payment. We got everyone set up with Square. A lot of paperwork and stuff behind it. I don't know at what point it's going to get inconvenient to do this with, my wife with just a notepad and doing all this. We're going to see how that goes. Other than that, we haven't really done too much advertising. I got a banner on the front gate, and that's brought in a lot of people alone, just putting a banner and putting the trash cans up. Our plan is, if we have extra trash cans during Halloween, we're going to put the trash cans on the front fence line. We're going to turn them into luminarias and put some lights in them, put the banner up, get some people's attention, put a sign up, see how that goes. I don't know how far away that is, but we might have to figure out when to order some more trash cans to make that happen, or it might not happen at all. Yeah, business is brutal. I got poked by a hypodermic needle. Someone had their needles hanging out. We're picking up these trash cans by hand, dragging them up onto the trailer, dumping them by hand. So I had to go get tested for hepatitis, and I had to go get my tetanus shot, and I had to go get tested for AIDS, and I have to get tested so I had some shit they put me on, and I have to get tested every, I don't know, month or 3 months for like a year down the road, and that really pissed me off. So that's a little scary. We're going to try those razor gloves and just be more careful. I was being super uncareful at that point. Stupid shit that you just get busy, and this is a trash business, man. This is rough shit. So what else? Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of hurdles and everything we've overcame. It's fucking physical. It's been 105, 110 degrees out. We're doing this on, by hand, on top of a trailer, just hustling and not making any money probably at all. Probably make at, maybe $5 an hour or something that I'm bringing home from this. I see a lot of trash trucks for sale, a lot of trash situations. I have no money. I can't afford to do any of those things. My financing is fucked. Banks won't touch me. Banks won't touch this business. So I'm going to work through it. I'm going to battle through it and see how it goes. Other than that, yeah. Two-wheel drive truck sucked. Could not make it through the dump. I got stuck several times at the dump. They get really pissed off if you get stuck. You're super inconvenient. Our dump is ran by Waste Management, so they're already reluctant to. They're there to fuck with us in every way that they can. So I think they left me sitting for like an hour at the dump. And they said, "Yeah, we'll get someone." And basically, you can't have anyone else. That's against dump rules. You can't get out of the vehicle. So they left my ass sitting there for about an hour before they came and picked me up and drugged me out of there. And then they actually ripped the bumper off the truck and bent the frame and everything. So they took this chain, not allowed out of the vehicle at that spot. They took a chain, wrapped it around the bumper, and which there's a story behind this truck. Just slammed it. Crink! Ripped the bumper. And they, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, darn. Yeah, darn your bumper. So, assholes, man. But two-wheel drive truck was a piece of shit anyways. It's going to be our backup truck. And, yeah. So, follow along, like and subscribe. And I do still believe this business is possible to start up if you're broke as shit. The other thing I'm looking into, financing cans. So if you finance these cans and you sell them at a rate that pays for the financing, that's probably a pretty smart way to do it. But like I said, I'm out of financing ability. We're selling these 3 months at a time, saving the money for 3 months of service, and that'll actually pay for another set of cans. So that's how we, 3 months, I paid for the next set. So now the problem is we're gonna sell these really fast. So I just have to make some other money some other ways. But yeah, we're gonna try to order another set before the 3 months. See how that goes. Anyways, like and subscribe, follow along. Thanks for watching. And check out my other videos, see what else I got going on. And we'll see you the next time.